This is a quick video just to show everyone the recovery of this part of the greenhouse. It was decimated after in December's electricity failures, and we have had to replace nearly all the plants in here over a period of time. We threw about £1,700 worth away just in the first couple of weeks. It was sad. It was really sad. You know what we got here is it was a piscia. It's now, there you go, a genus you probably never heard of. I certainly had never before that. But yes, it's pretty much it's a piscia that's now changed its name. I can never pronounce these things. That's our stock plant. It's one of the Gesneriids. It starts with an A. One of the only anthuriums to survive. There's Forgetii, and that and the Marmoratum up above, I think, are the only two surviving anthuriums of the collection. We had loads of species. Agallumia, that's one of the first plants I rescued out of here. We had to, when that was all happening, and we had to literally pick and choose which plants would live or which ones would die. Another Gesneriid there, haven't identified it yet. It's another one, and its name tag is missing. We're stock taking at the moment, so we're finding loads of plants without name tags, or except too many or the wrong ones. So it's a matter of fixing them all up. Going up this here, this has thrown out a couple of new roots, which is really good. Just needs another leaf, really. That would be perfect. All this at the top here hasn't really changed. We put the an Orchids species at the top there, just the humidity that it gets from in here. A couple of these anthuriums here are actually in the kitchen, because it only just arrived from Ecuador, and luckily they were there. The anthuriums, unfortunately, that arrived the week earlier, the Luxurians, the Lutheri, that whole lot, every single plant is dead. £500 worth, just like that. They arrived 1 week too early. It was a shame. They all died in the end. The coffee plants back there. There you go. Calumnia is still doing really well. That survived. Syndapsus, of course, it used to be there, is well and truly gone. The Veitchii all survived. Sorry, there's another anthurium that survived. Interestingly, they survived, every single one, and actually it came through completely unscathed, which is telling me they can handle some pretty cool temperatures. There's a Begonia luxurians. You can see it's all becoming messed up at the end there, so I'm going to have to make some space up there at the end. These are getting huge. I think it's the light that they're getting and everything else, but these are the Nepenthes alata. It's just finished flowering, and we just missed it by a couple of days. That was a Trichoglottis that was flowering. Dracula's about to go again. Let's see, do we get the real problem at this time of the year with the aphids? You know, they will just devour it all. There's Begonia, the fuchsia one, and that thing. Look at all the new growth down there at the bottom, the brownish colour. That's huge. It's touching the water seed. I'm going to have to I don't even know if it propagates by cuttings, but we're going to have to do something. Gloriosa in there, stunning. Yeah, it's going to gradually become a vine and then do its thing as it does. Put a little Java fern thing, Microsacus. It's half aquatic and half not. I'm going to see what happens to it. There's the Pavona, Begonia Pavona, Sonarella still survives down here. Identified that was my Vetitia. Put in a new Begonia down here, Cleopatra. New philodendron. Every single philodendron died. Every one of them. A couple of begonias. They're doing really well. Look at the leaves that are getting put on now with that Wilsoniana. A couple of Gesneriids down there growing. Clarinovium survived. Yeah, I'm lying to you all. Clarinovium did survive. That's 4 we've got that survived. Tree ferns. We've decided to put tree ferns in here. There's an Alocasia. This thing here, which is I've lost the label again. It's related to the stinging nettles. Impatiens, hanging on for dear life. Chuck the Rhinantha in here. This time I was going to see what happens. A lot of this tree here was ruined, really. These things here are setting off new branches. It's very interesting. The Calumnia died. I've put a chunk on of a philodendron, so we'll see what happens. Dendrochilum there from the National Collection. This is now growing in a couple of directions. Look at that. It's a Markgravia. It'll be very interesting to see what happens when the plant starts changing its shape and everything else, because they become quite epic. I put the Phylogeny rigida there on the end there, and I put one of the maxillaria there on the end there, just because whatever was there died. The avocado hangs on at the back there. There's an East Syndapsis, and made it more leafy. The palm trees at the back there. We managed to get rid of all the mealybug actually, but that was still a mystery how that mealybug got in here. It's I think it was in the potting mix, which happens a lot with mealybug. The larvae, the eggs, sit in the potting mix and just wait for whatever, and they just emerge. There you go. There's a whole view. We can't get all in the one shot, but let's move that Hoya. There we go. It's looking almost like it used to. It's been a lot of hard work. We just got to get this awful roof fixed. We were going to get the middle greenhouse. I mean, KJ did a good job with trying to fix that up, but you can still see there it's still leaking. It was just so badly put together. And I don't know, what the thought process was, but we couldn't ever find out any. Couldn't even get a design from the person who put it together. Right, that's it. Nothing else to report, I don't think. Decided to finally throw away the failed Sumatran order. Nothing survived, not even a rhizome. I was hoping that something may have survived to send up a green shoot. Nothing has. There's some new Stelaginellas down there. Coca-Colas need to be all potted up down there. They're sitting there. Yeah, don't think nothing else really. The Peliniflorums over there. Lots of them. The Gesneds there, and then we got a lot of the house plants down here. Bananas and peperomias, and I can never pronounce that name. The pretty pink thing there. Especially for me, it's actually quite gaudy. But some people like them. It's not all about me. Well, that's what I tell people. Hercoglossum is always in flower this time of the year. That's just going over. So Epigenium. So, oh yeah, this is nice. We've got Moriana down here. We've got a couple of Morianas out actually. Dendrochilum gracile. It's one of my favourites. It's got a beautiful scent to it. It's really, really hard to focus. Come on. There we go. There's another one there. What's going to no signs of the Kopfii flowering this year. Now that's interesting. With the second year with no flowers. It obviously is not liking what I provide. That's stunning. That's a Moriana. There's so many different clones of this around. It's let's get rid of that leaf. Oh, no, not yet. It still can't fall off by itself. So yeah. Oh, you don't want to see the rest of it. There we go. Focus. There we go. So yeah, that's it's stunning, aren't they? That's a South African thing over there. That's turmeric over here. That's stunning. It's actually a ginger. Got some galangal here somewhere. I can't remember where I put it. Anthurium andrianum. That Aralia that's related to Scheffleria from New Zealand. Another Gesned, an Asianthes. That thing actually still survives. It survived through all of it. The rather remarkable plant that the holotype came from of that species. There we go. So it's looking a lot different now, and it's coming together, which is really good. Got the stock taking on the dendrobiums tonight, so it's going to be hard work.